Hi kids, Heidi here. Welcome back and welcome to 2024. Or when are we just going to start calling it 24? That seems so weird. I never thought I'd live that long, but I'm grateful that I did. So I think that this is my first thrift haul of the year. My next video is going to be about some, not really goals, but changes. I've got some great comments from all of you about what you'd like to change in this new year in your reselling business. And I've watched a lot of videos about um, goals and year end changes and new year. And it's very interesting. And rather than almost, you probably won't think what I want to do is interesting, but I found it fascinating the themes I discovered. But that's for next time, where I might be wearing the same shirt. You never know. Anyway, I want to start by saying thank you so much for what a great year. In 2023, I've got so many new followers and friends, and love it when you make comments and ask questions. So much fun. And so, if you haven't subscribed yet, would love it if you did. I hardly ever put out content, so the notifications won't annoy you if you turn them on. Sometimes I do a live, and sometimes I invite a friend, and I'm just really having fun with this, and I hope you are too. And I want to say hi, Marla. And so yeah, let's get started on what? Oh wow. Do you like my new? This I can't remember the color, but isn't that fun? Anyway, wow. Goal for 2024: be more focused. So I have a haul. Let's get started. I am starting to slow down on winter coats and sweaters, even though I love to sew sweaters because I love to shave them. But winter coats, I've started accepting some kind of less than I hoped for offers because I don't want to carry them into the summer. And sweaters, people really start changing their focus of what they'd like once they get used to the cold weather. Right? It gets cold and you think, oh, I need more sweaters. And then once it stays cold, you think, okay, I'm all sweater set. And then you start to think, I'm going to get a vacation in March. I better, right? I better find some other things to wear or go to the gym or whatever you think. So I'm shifting my focus already for spring kind of stuff. And jeans. A long time ago, I learned from eBay that the hottest time of sales for jeans was January to April. Weird, huh? I think everybody eats too many Christmas cookies and so they need new jeans. That's my theory. What's your first item? Wow. I guess I missed you while I was gone. Anyway, this is a shirt. It's pink, and I don't care that it's Barbie pink because that's over, right? But anyway, it's called the JCrew Perfect Shirt. Oh, see, my new light causes a problem for me to show you labels. It lights up my face better. Oh, here we go. No, I'm backwards. There we go. The JCrew, the Perfect Shirt, and it is linen. That's what I mainly wanted to show you. It's a linen button front shirt with two pocket on the cuff, with a two button cuff. I might have to start this whole video over. Hi kids, here's a haul. I don't know what I'll get for this, but I don't know what I paid for it. Oh, this is a dumpster fire with great lip gloss and nail color. What can I say? JCrew linen shirt. Good job, Heidi. Here is another JCrew linen shirt. So that one I'll probably list for about 28. Get 22 to 25, maybe a little more. But this one I'm going to list for like 35. Why, Heidi? Why is it such a different JCrew linen shirt? Because the linen is Baird McNutt Irish linen. So Irish linen is better than regular linen, and Baird McNutt is the best Irish linen of all. This is kind of a lavender color. Orchid, that other one was hot pink. So probably the same lady owned them both. They're the same size. And I'm going to list that for about 35, 38. Hope to get 30. Here is some lovely cozy winter plaid. This is Duluth Trading. And it is called the free swinging flannel. I don't know. It's kind of a tunic top flannel shirt. Doesn't that look comfortable? In that great fall colors and a band collar. No collar points. It's got button cuffs. That just looks really cozy. It's a kind of a tunic length, but it buttons all the way up, but it's cut different. You know what I mean? More like a tunic. Why do I keep saying tunic? Tunic. This is gonna be. No, I can't say that word because then I have to tell eBay that I'm swearing. This was fun to find, and I hunted through the whole store to see if I could find what matched it. This is St. John collection. It is a boat neck or bateau, which is French for boat. Bateau collar. So a wide neck that shows off your collarbones real pretty. And it has that embroidered braid down the sleeve. And it's their Santana net top. And I looked everywhere for a skirt that would match it. I did not find one. It's got the nice little gold band at the back that says St. John. And it's in beautiful shape. I don't know, I'd like to get 40. Maybe more. I should pull up my little list here. I have a list. That's my shipping list. I have a list of what I hope to get for some of these things because I like to do the research ahead of time so that I'm not just showing you what I got without giving you any information. Duluth Trading. No, that was, wow. Here we go, St. John collection. Yeah, I decided to list that for $49. And I think I'll get close to that. This was kind of a pretty JCrew. So JCrew, I passed by a lot of it, of course, and but you know, a lot of people are saying JCrew doesn't sell anymore. I checked my records, and my JCrew does sell. So whatever kind of JCrew I'm getting, that's the kind I should keep getting, and it sells. So JCrew on the black label. Who knows how old it is? Let's have a look. JCrew sometimes has a tag inside that tells you when it's from. Summer of 22. So just over a year old. And it's this very pretty lavender and pink ribbed knit V-neck. It's got a kind of a wider collar, wider neck, and it's in that more fitted rib style. Rib knit fitted sweaters. I see them more and more out now, and that's probably the 70s influence returning yet again. So I think that this, I found the name of it, but it wasn't very expressive. Relaxed cotton blend colored V-neck sweater. That's what JCrew called it. Not much of a name like Mitzi or Suzanne, but I'm going to, no, I don't have a price down for that one yet. Probably I'll ask about 32. That seems to be a great settling point for starting out. What is this? It's a hooded sweatshirt. It's kind of a faded black. And the brand is Everlane. I don't see that very much, but I like to get it when I do. Boy, there we go. That light of mine is hard to manage. I'm probably only going to get about 25 to 30 for this, but it's a women's black sweatshirt. It looks faded in a nice way, if you know what I mean. Like you've had it a while and loved it. Here is something that I got when I was up north, as we call it. Even though I live up north already, I went another 400 miles north and got this Eileen Fisher purple sweater. And this is a medium. It's very big for a medium. If I liked purple, I might try it on because I am not a medium and it looks like it would fit me. Maybe I will. How do I look in purple? Okay, it's got a drop shoulder, and if I decide to sell it, I should sell it. I don't think I put down there what it's made of or anything else. Eileen Fisher. It is extra fine merino wool. Maybe I'll wear it this year and sell it next year. What do you think? This also has a boat neck. That's kind of nice. but I know I could probably get $40 to $50 for it, so I shouldn't. Here is a new brand of scrubs to me, and I'm not sure how they'll do. Kind of bought them as an experiment. Paid $5. The brand is Janu, and these are some blue knit scrub pants, joggers. I did not know they were scrubs until I looked up Janu, but you can see, of course, they've got all these extra pockets that medical professionals need to carry all their poking and prodding tools. And it's got an inner drawstring. It's a really nice, soft, like a heavy t-shirty knit, if you know what I mean, or a lightweight sweatshirt knit. Very different from Figs, which is that nylon performance blend. But I'm gonna try these Janu scrubs and see how they do, because I have a hard time finding good scrubs to sell. Here's something. I went into the tiniest Goodwill outlet that I have ever found. It was next to a Goodwill store, attached to a huge Goodwill warehouse. So it's probably the central collection point or processing point for all the Goodwills in northern Minnesota. But their outlet was 6 clothing and shoe bins, 3 hard good bins, and a man and a scale. And that was it. So I poked around in there, and of course Kurt got bored within 5 minutes. But I poked around a little longer, and I found, I think, 3 things. Yes, 3 things. I'll show you. So these are some Bermuda shorts, and the brand is Sandro. We gotta figure this light out, Heidi. Sandro. There you go. It's very faint. And these are kind of, what do you call that? Well, they're blackish gray with that heathered tone fabric. And they're some very classy Bermuda shorts with a button on the cuff. And I should be able to get 30 or 25 for those. And so for each of these 3 items, I paid $1.25. Because my total bill when I checked out was $3.75. And he seemed happy to have the business. One of the other items I found was this black leather belt with some studs that look suspiciously like an ammunition carrier. And it is a Harley Davidson. It says on the buckle right there. And it also says so on the back, I think. Yes. And it's genuine leather, Harley Davidson, size 40. And probably going to list that for about 38 or 39 and take offers. Hope to get 30 off of my $1.25. And the last thing I found there, this was a very black themed haul at that little outlet up in the Northwoods. It's just a little kind of a Y2K size purse, and it's very soft black leather, and it's from Express. Pink lining, just a very simple little purse. Got an E on the zipper pull, but if people still want cute little tiny leather shoulder bags, this would even make a nice evening bag if you were wearing leather appropriate evening attire. Okay, get on with it, Heidi. I have a few odds and ends hard goods mixed in. These I picked up the other day at a little outlet, a thrift. They call it Hope's Outlet, little thrift store. But I like to poke around in the craft supplies. So these are called letting blanks, and they are for stained glass artisans or crafters. And this plaid company makes a lot. They make paint and a lot of stuff for crafting, but they don't make this particular thing anymore. So I have 2 3-packs of letting blanks, and I should be able to get probably $25 for the 2 of them, and I paid 79 cents each. So love to find craft supplies that have gone out of production that people still want to use. This is kind of a strange thing. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it. I paid $1.99 for this. First of all, this binder, Franklin Quest. That's what the company was called before Stephen Covey bought them, and then they became Franklin Covey. So Franklin Quest, you would take your annual planners and then store them on a bookshelf. So this is a binder to store previous year's calendars. But inside, it's stuffed with blank papers of all kinds. There's address forms and note forms and meeting planning forms and dividers and all kinds of crap. I will probably dump the telephone and address pages because we all have a phone now. But many people still like their paper planner, but I don't think they would use the address pages. But then I'll sell the storage binder as one item, and then I'll sell all these papers and dividers as another item, and I will certainly make back my money. Probably profit about $20 off the whole thing when all is said and done. So that's interesting. You know I love Franklin Quest, Franklin Covey, all those old leather planners. Okay, what's coming up now? Okay, Bob Macky wearable art. I could say I rarely pick this up, but I'm tired of that phrase, right? So I'm going to say I am picky about Bob Macky wearable art. But this is a linen blend tunic style blouse with a 3/4 sleeve with lace. And that is just lovely and summery. And I paid half of $4.99. So that's the kind of Bob Macky I like to get. Not the super flashy share. Well, if it was a share dress, yes, I would pick that up. But the, the stuff that's kind of like Dynasty or Dallas. I do Bob Macky that seems contemporary right now, if you know what I mean. Not vintage style Bob Macky. There we go. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, Rad For Exchange sells collectibles to unsuspecting senior citizens, not me, with the idea that, oh, look at this beautiful thing, and it's a collectible, and it's a limited edition, and it'll increase in value over time, and it hardly ever does. And a lot of what they sold was plates and coins. And so generally when I see collectible plates, I don't even bother to look at them. But once in a while, some reason I do. So I saw these 3 oval plates in frames. Here's the third. I don't have 3 hands. And I thought, well, let's just see what they are. And if they're easy to look up. So this is the Bradford Exchange, it says. But it's Lena Lou's Floral Cameos. And they each have a different name and a number. And so I just thought, well, I'll just look up Lena Lou's Floral Cameos and see what happens. And what happened was they sell. So mine are framed. Sometimes people were selling them with plate hangers or with plate stands or just alone. People are selling 1 or 3 or 5. But these frames are crappy because the little gold trim is coming off. This is a wood frame, but I'm going to sell them in the frames because that will protect them when they ship. But I don't think the frames will add any value. So I have 3 of them, and I'm going to list the 3 together for $59. And I should get at least 40 or 45. And I paid $3 each. So 90 into 50, or 9 into 50, that's pretty good. And these won't be bad to ship because with their frames and some bubble wrap, they'll be very safe. I don't know about this, but I think it's okay. So we've all heard of Jason Wu. I've never found it, but this is Jason Wu. Come on, J by Jason Wu, and this is sold on QVC. This is an elastic waist cotton blend maxi skirt, kind of fullish. What a classic A-line, I guess. And it is a size 1X. And I'm hoping to get to 25 to 30 for it because it's a maxi skirt. Shorter skirts or pants by Jason Wu. I mean, you can go on QVC's website and get J by Jason Wu stuff for less than $20. Looks like they're clearing it out. But this 1X maxi skirt for summer or the end of winter, I think I should be able to get 30 for 25 or 30. We'll see. Maybe if I ever do another what sold video, we'll find out. Here I'm being more and more picky with J. Jill. It sells, but I recently did a check. I think I have sold 8 in the last 90 days. And I have 7 for sale by J. Jill, so that's pretty good. This is a J. Jill extra large wool coat. It's kind of it's boiled wool, but it's more textured than usual for boiled wool. If you can see, it's almost boucle, but not quite. So it's cross between the two. And this has a one button. It has pockets. Oh my goodness. And it is past the knee. So isn't that great? It's unlined except here around the shoulders. I'm supposed to make it easy to put on and off with your collar. It makes it slide better. And so it's just got a simple sleeve with no cuff and 2 big pockets. It's kind of interesting the way they fastened it. So it's got one button here, and then at the waist there's a ribbon tie. So you pull it over and tie it, and then you can button it shut. Or you could wear it open with a very definite layered look. So XL red coat in 100% wool from J. Jill. I'm hoping for I'm going to list it for 60, and we'll see what happens. Sometimes with a big, substantial piece like that, you can get very good money for J. Jill. Here's a new brand. I'm hoping that we all find lots of this. Cade Golf. Never heard of it before. Looked it up, and there's very little to find about it, other than that it's expensive. Most of what I found on eBay, I think there were like 3 items for sale and 8 sold, and they were all men's. But they do make women's, because this is a size large, so that's definitely a women's large, not a men's. But let's look at the prices for Cade Golf. Cade Golf. They sell skirts and golf dresses. Let's look at the women's. So a knit vest is $100. A mock collar neck shirt is $90. Their skirts are $80, and their dresses are $125. So Heidi's gonna find out how they resell. Okay, quarter zip jackets. They call a tech zip. That's what I'll call it. Go for $100 retail. Kind of a more substantial jacket is like for rain, it's $95. Here's a sweater kind of jacket for $115. So Cade, I'm hoping. I'm going to try Terapeak. Just bear with me 1 second. This Terapeak can give us the last 3 years. Oh, come on. I can't spell. Cade Golf. Okay, sold. The average selling price for Cade Golf items, men's or women's, is $38. And there's 101 active listings and 239 sold in the last 3 years. So let's pin it down to 90 days. Has a 38% sell-through. Now, eBay sell-through is the accurate way. You add everything that's sold and everything that's listed together, and that is your base number. And then into that you divide the number of sold. So, as I said in another video, as long as you know what you're comparing it to, sell-through rate is useful, but you have to know what you're comparing it to. So if eBay has 100 items listed and 100 items sold in 90 days, that is not 100% sell-through rate, that's 50%, because there were 200 total items. 100 of them sold and 100 are still for sale. See? But 50% sell-through is great. So the closer those two numbers are together, sold and active, or if sold is more, that's good. If there's 500 for sale and 100 sold, that's only 10%. So be careful. Is that 10? I'm not going to do any more math today. Anyway, this is eBay says 36% sell-through rate. Average sold price $36. So I'm going to be looking for more Cade, and I'm going to list this for $40. Wish me luck. Okay, so I made that bolo video, and one of the items I said I wanted to find was mother jeans. And that made me realize, Heidi, if you want to find mother jeans, you're going to have to start looking at the jeans when you go to the thrift store. Jeans make me angry. A, they're difficult to sell at certain times of the year. B, the style keeps changing, except skinny won't go away, according to all my friends. And they mark up the stupidest things. I have a feeling that if I ever find mother, they will not mark them up because they won't know. But they mark up. They're not marking up Gloria Vanderbilt, but if that starts happening, I will tell you. Because that's our wish for the future, right? Wouldn't that be fun? Reseller wish list. That the most popular jean in America was the Gloria Vanderbilt Amanda. Boy, we'd be in the money, wouldn't we? Anyway, I went through the jeans, and I paid too much for all of these pairs. But I need jeans, and maybe that's what jeans cost now. The first item I'm going to show you is not a jean, though. But it was hanging with the jeans. Heidi, are those real leather? Yes, they are. Heidi, are they as soft and buttery as they look? Yes, they are. That's not a great thumbnail. So, black leather pants. High-waisted. How high is that? Oh, boy, we got to measure that. 14-inch rise. Are they pleated? Yes, they are. These are so cool, but they're so soft. Is that a... Oh, no. There's a hole in the knee right there. These are going back. But weren't they great to see while they lasted? Let's suck it up and move on. Okay, jeans. This first pair I'll show you, they're actually black. One of my favorite brands, though, to wear or to sell, DL 1961. They make very comfortable jeans that generally don't blow out the way Paige do. These are called the Pharaoh, and I think I'm going to list them for $38. They are a size 29 Pharaoh high-rise Insta Slim. Who wouldn't want that? Great black skinny jeans. No, I'm terrified. I'm going to find a hole in everything I pick up. So, love those jeans. Next we have, I got a couple pairs of Judy Blue. Judy Blue, Los Angeles. These are the skinny fit. And these are not the distressed ones, but they're a size 15 or 32. Some nice whiskers and faded on the thigh. Just plain back butt, but these Judy Blues tend to make your butt look pretty good because of that hip band right there. So those I will give a try. Judy Blues are pretty easy to sell. Depends on how much you want to get for them. Here is oh, these are fun. I think they're vintage. Oh, I know they're vintage. Cavarici. These are very dark, top stitch denim, and they are great flare, a boot cut, and these are super high rise and vintage Cavarici, or Z Cavarici blue jeans. So let's see what I get for those. If you can find wide flares or embroidered Cavarici, am I saying that name just doesn't stick in my brain? Cavarici, yeah. But if you can find embroidered ones or wide flare legs, you'll do way better than me and my little tiny boot cut. But I'll still get something for them. These, I think, yes, I picked these up for one of my daughters to try. One of my daughters loves Liverpool jeans because they're so comfortable and they look great. And my other daughter wants to try a pair, so I found some in her size. These are the crop. I think, so they look like jeans, but the pockets are fake, the fly is fake, and they just pull on comfy. And I think the hems have been let down. This had a normal hem. And so she's going to try them on and decide, does she want to wear them that way, or should she hem them back up again? But got those for her. But I can easily sell them if she doesn't like them. And my last pair of jeans, and my last item in my thrift haul. are not mother. It's the other pair of Judy Blue boyfriend fit, which is great. They're very slouchy and kind of a straight leg. They're very distressed. But not too revealing, like, yeah. Very cute. Judy Blue distressed boyfriend jeans. It looks like your boyfriend said, yeah, take them. They're all worn out. So, welcome to 2024. Welcome back to Heidi's little nest of stuff she needs to list and sell and go buy more. That's what we do. Yeah, I'll be back in a couple days with that video where I talk about goals and changes for 2024. And we all want to get started on something new and fresh. I had fun. I hope you had fun. I'm so grateful that you came. And like and subscribe and tell all your friends about the crazy lady on YouTube. Bye, kids.